Yo, what's going on? It's Avery and welcome back to my channel. Listen, I know I said I was gonna start uploading more and it's been a week and a half and I have not posted anything, but I have a reason. Well, sorta. I mean, I just haven't really had the motivation to record a story time, and on top of that, Twitter's been mighty dry, which is kind of sad that nobody's being stupid. And I was just gonna take a little bit of a break until I get the motivation back so I can actually start uploading consistent and good quality content. But I'm on Twitter as per usual and on TikTok as per usual just to see that Corpse got doxxed. And the worst part is they didn't just leak his face, they leaked his address. Excuse me if I sound tired. I wasn't planning on recording today. I wasn't planning on recording for a while, but I woke up and I saw this, so I decided to, get this video out because I'm going out today. So yeah, disclaimer, I will sound tired as hell in this video and I don't know when this is going up, but it'll go up soon. Well, I'm back. It's been a couple hours. It's 8:30 p.m. now. I probably sound a little bit more energized, luckily. I was not trying to hit you with that monotone ass voice the entire video. Yeah, but I ended up finding this website earlier on Kiwi Farms. It's a forum of Corpse getting everything leaked, and when I say everything, I mean everything. So I'm gonna read through this degenerate's post about Corpse's family and personal information everywhere. Now I am gonna read through the forum and I will include majority things, but a lot of personal things I'm gonna blur out just for the fact that it's personal things. Although this is information that's now out in the open that you could probably find easily, I highly advise against it. I don't support doxing in any way, shape, or form unless it's somebody like James Charles or some shit like that. I mean, that man's a pedo. You've seen what he did. But I will be scrolling through the forum, so if you see a lot of blurred screenshots and me reading it, it's just for personal reasons. I don't want to share this dox any more than it already has been, so yeah, apologies. But yeah. They ended up saying Anthony Blue Gamboa, starting off strong with his full government name, is a YouTuber who's famous for his edgy TikTok music and his Among Us streams. He's a sexy, bishy anime man who raps about e-girls and totally isn't chonky edgelord IRL. Keep in mind, this is gonna be really fucking cringy the way this person speaks. When you imagine what a Reddit user looks like, this is exactly what it is. I mean, I'm reading about somebody's doxed information on a forum. I mean, yeah, just cringe alert, honestly. So back to what I was reading. Anthony got his start as a creepypasta / horror dramatic reader on YouTube, and fans loved his low gravelly voice and how creepy it was. Eventually, he kickstarted his career by streaming and playing Among Us with popular YouTubers like PewDiePie and Pokemon. Anthony's entire persona is being such a sad and super depressed e-boy as he constantly cries on social media for attention and pity, up until September 2021 when he was living a life of anonymity. See, now this is pretty factual up until the point where they said his entire persona is being a sad and super depressed e-boy. Maybe I can understand the e-boy part and the sad and super depressed thing. Yeah, that's understandable, but he constantly cries on social media for attention and pity. I don't think these people understand that he has a life-threatening condition. I'm pretty sure at one point he stopped streaming for a while because he would sit there and just sitting there holding his mouse with his hand on his table would make his arm go numb. His nose would start bleeding randomly and he would have to go in the middle of streams to throw up. Him tweeting that he feels bad for anybody that has an illness or some type of condition isn't crying for attention. Coming from a person who has ADHD, if I see somebody that uses that as their personality, I will feel disappointed because they're using it for attention. But if someone just straight up says, I have a low attention span, that's not crying for attention. That's just stating the obvious. But in the eyes of this man, apparently it's not. They ended up dropping his full government name, the day he was born, and his residence, which I won't be reading for obvious reasons. But this is genuinely sad how they found his information. I legit couldn't do anything but laugh in a Discord VC earlier while finding this with my friends. Just for the sole fact that they put this much effort into doxing this dude for literally no reason. They just don't like his fan base. But I'm gonna tell you what they did to find his address. The way Anthony was tracked down was through methods of combining through places Anthony has noted on social media. The screenshot provided as archived Snapchats from 2016. This was when Pokemon Go was super popular and our little neat was going outside. I legit don't know what that means and I've never heard that used as an insult. As you can see, the quick sign was noted and a quick Google search comes up as which provides water to the county. County is where Anthony currently resides. And one thing about cows, especially those that live in the city, they always go to places that are in their area. Note the blue basket from Walmart and the obsession with Jamba Juice. They found his location via Walmart basket. That is... that's genuinely impressive. Embarrassing, degenerate, and disappointing, yes, but impressive. I'm probably gonna clickbait the hell out of this video with like, corpse stands need to be stopped, or these corpse stands are taking it too far, but these corpse haters are different. It's genuinely impressive the length that these people will go to see somebody fail. As time goes on, more things come up to light, and thanks to @lowwhatagain, they found the exact park from Anthony's Pokemon Go snap. Like all the other locations, this is merely a 20-minute walk from his apartment complex. Now this is where they take it too far. Beyond too far, because the doxing was already enough. Finding his address via Pokemon Go snaps and Walmart baskets is too much. But no, it isn't enough, because the next step is to confirm the apartment building that Anthony resides in, which is a bit more tricky considering you have to look at blueprints and listings. Thankfully, we found more footage from Anthony's apartment provided by his friend Boy in a Band when he was over. Rather than filming against an empty wall, they decided to film in his bedroom. The kitchen shots are also from Anthony's Tard Rage towards a tinfoil video, which also came in handy. His friend even got a nice photo shoot done by the pool where you can see the arch door matching perfectly to the one found at. The last step is to figure out the tenants who reside at, which has to be done with a fine-tooth comb. After some research, Anthony Gamboa was found with a gasp, matching address, and a list of relatives including his stepdad. And they attached an archived link of the apartment listings with his family and his own private information on. For God's sake, they found his mom's address. Scrolling through this, man, they found out that his hair was curly and straightened as a teen. He was a sponsored parkour athlete as a younger sister. His parents are divorced. They found via his grandma's Facebook all of his information and all of his family members. They found his uncle with his grandma, his mom, his sister, all of his fucking, bro, everybody he's attached to. His former parkour coach. I've never been so genuinely disappointed in the human race before. We are evolving backwards at this point. From his grandma's Facebook, they found his former parkour coach, and from there they found a video on his YouTube channel, from his LinkedIn, and from that they found a video of Corpse. They matched Corpse's body proportions to a picture that was leaked of him from high school, to the video of him interviewing Anthony Padilla, or getting interviewed by Anthony Padilla, and pictures of him with a mask on. They said that before Corpse gave up on YouTube to focus on music and thus becoming more irrelevant, he would constantly bitch and moan about my mental health. Do you know how mental health works? You know that if you don't have good mental health, you can't do things that you like, right? It's not just like, oh, do better. You physically can't do better. Your brain disables the ability to let you do better. That's kind of how it works, bro. And that's not saying if you're depressed, completely give up. You can't do anything about it. But it's not just something you can flip a switch and then automatically be happy. But alright, Mr. Big Brain, I'm just gonna continue reading what you said. Anthony Padilla from Smosh has interviewed Anthony twice. First time you got an interview was a popular faceless YouTubers, and the second time was just Corpse a year later. In the first one, you'll see Anthony's, which he's talking about Corpse at this point, real body, and while he's shorter than Anthony Padilla, he's also got stocky proportions. Second video just has an animated stand-in so he wouldn't get roasted for being a manlet again. I'm starting to think you're projecting at this point, man. Like, there's no way you could be this salty over somebody who's done literally nothing to you. 90% sure they don't even know you exist up until you made this for him. But they go on to say that he's lying about his past and the things he's done and the things he goes through on a day-to-day basis. There's really nothing else to the forum, no more doxing at this point, just a lot of bringing up old shit that he's done, which isn't really anything crazy. It's just they think he's lying, which I guess so. I mean, there's not really any evidence that he is lying. There's no really evidence that he's telling the truth. Well, there's more that he's telling the truth than he is lying. They just go on to state a bunch of random things that have nothing to do with the dox. He claims to be Spanish, Mexican, Portuguese, Native, Irish, and Italian. Because of the lies, he now has to incorporate broken Spanish into his songs. Alleges that gastroesophageal reflux disease, I think I said that properly, GERD, has made his voice significantly deeper. Scrolling through, I really don't see anybody. They just talk shit about his music, call him a liar. They make fun of him for being suicidal and being depressed. They says he wears an eye patch on stream because the squeam hurts his little baby eyes, even though he has a condition, a chronically ill condition. And even if that is a lie, is this really the way to go about it? Is him lying about dropping out at age 12 and growing up poor with his mom in debt really worth all of this? Like, is your life really that sad that it's come to this? Some people legitimately have nothing better to do with their lives and end up coming to this. They say that he's a raging alcoholic and apparently ruined himself, which I don't see what this has to do with anything, but okay then. He goes on to say a bunch of profanities that, even though I do curse a lot, I'm not gonna say these on recording. Like, he legit starts spazzing on this. Yeah, the rest of the forum is just him dunking on Corpse, or attempting to. He's sending, which is out of pocket, NSFW Rule 34 of him and Saikuno, which is, I do not support. I do agree with him on that. That is completely out of pocket. But yeah, he dunks on his gross, veiny, stubby ass hands on social media, and about how his God tier, I'm not reading that. That is out of pocket. I will get my account banned if I read that. But yeah, he goes on to talk about how his fans are AIDS, and yeah, that's really it, honestly. People like this need to be wiped off the planet. Like, I pray sometimes that they're just a control-delete button for humans. The internet being made was a mistake. Can't really put it into words how much I mean this, but the internet being made was probably one of the biggest blessings and curses offered to mankind. The internet is like a double-edged blade, because I could say something like, we have Twitter, and then we have Twitter. I mean, for crying out loud, they're using Doge memes in 2021. Make a meme.org watermark and everything. It's honestly disappointing. But yeah, I'm far too tired. I'm not gonna supply the link for the forum, as you know. That is beyond out of pocket. No, I'm not doing that. But thank you guys for sticking around to the end if you did. If you did, be sure to leave me a like, comment, and a sub. As always, be sure to hit the notification bell so you can see when I post next. And link in the description for the Discord. Send me ideas, because my content well has been dried up. But before I go, be sure to report anything you see spreading around this corpse link. But yeah, report any information you see on this. This is honestly the most disappointing thing I've seen on the internet in a while. It makes me genuinely sad to say that I'm on this platform, on the internet itself, and sometimes it just makes me sad that the planet has come to the way the planet has come to. So yeah, I'm out here. Have a blessed night, y'all.